I'll share. There we go. Can you guys see my screen with the human? All right. Hi, everybody. Have you ever seen those ASPCA commercials with the Sarah McLachlan music playing in the background? In the arms of an angel. They're always asking for your support. Well, there's a local nonprofit that needs your support too. The local nonprofit is the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. So today I will be discussing how to donate to us, some of our goals as a company, and all the great work the Animal Enforcement Division does. And I'm also going to talk about our outreach program. So now let's talk about just how easy it is to donate to the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. All you have to do is go to Google or your preferred browser and type Humane Society PI. Then Google will suggest the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. That's so easy. Google types like half the search for you. Then you click on the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region URL. Oh, that's not great. And in the top right corner, it says donate. Isn't that super easy? And the best part is you only burn 0.7 calories doing this. But maybe you want to get a bit more exercise. Well, then we also accept mail donations as well. Our address is Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. Attention Philanthropy, 610 Abbott Lane, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80905. Write a check and write that address on an envelope and run that thing out to the mailbox. Now, in running that check out to the mailbox, you have burned 17 calories. If you run back and forth from the mailbox 13 more times, you will burn 221 calories. The moral of the story is donating to the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is healthy. Another reason you should support the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is for the tax write-offs. This year, due to the CARES Act, charitable contributions give the opportunity to wipe out 100% of your tax liability for 2020. Now, that may seem hard to understand, but what it means is if you donate enough, you don't have to pay taxes. Also, I have to point out that donating to the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is way easier than doing taxes. Now, let's talk about some facts. Did you know that elephants can't jump, jellyfish have no hearts, zebras can't sleep alone, and sea turtles never meet their moms? You see, there are many animals out there that need your help. I know elephants, zebras, sea turtles, and jellyfish may not be what you think of when you think of the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region, but it should be. Because it is our mission to help every animal in need, and we never turn away an animal. So whatever your favorite animal is, just know that we will help that animal when it comes through our doors. Big or small, we take them out. Now, that being said, we mostly deal with cats and dogs. Did you know that over 2.7 million dogs and cats are put down each year because shelters are too full to keep them? Now that's very sad, which is why the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region needs your support. Because without your support, that puts thousands of animals every year that would be left out on the street. This would overload other local shelters, making an already sad number even sadder. Something else that you are helping when you support the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is the Animal Law Enforcement Division. The Animal Law Enforcement Division helps to protect animals in need in 4 Colorado counties. This does a lot for our furry, 4-legged friends because the Animal Law Enforcement Division has investigated over 4,000 cases of animal cruelty and has also helped return over 10,000 lost animals to their homes. Now, dogs just want to be with their owners, and the Animal Law Enforcement Division helps them do that. Speaking of returning lost pets, that is something else the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region does. It helps lost pets find homes. It is one of our main purposes as a shelter. If you cannot financially support us, you have and you have some time on your hands, you can donate your time. One thing you can do is join our outreach team. This team helps lost pets find homes through social media and other resources. They also help find pets' owners and return them. This is a very rewarding task because every day you will get the opportunity to turn a life's dog around and put it in a loving home with a big backyard with lots of trees that have squirrels to harass. Doesn't that sound great? This finding pet stuff brings up a very important point. Who here has gone through the worrying and headache when your animal friend goes missing? I have. My fiance's dog ran away. She ended up like 20 miles from home. Now, thankfully, we found her and were able to get her home safely by ourselves. But what if we couldn't? What if she was taken to a shelter? She didn't have her collar on. Well, that's why the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region gives every dog and cat we find a new home a microchip. Now, a microchip has your information encoded into it. So a pet that gets out doesn't have their collar on, the outreach program can find you and contact you. Now you see, the work we do at the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is important. We know that your pets are your family, which is why your support is vitally important because every day we help pets find their families. This all makes me think of a song I know. It's by Sarah McLachlan. It goes, "In the arms of an angel." And to pets, you are their angel. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget to donate. Okay. Stop sharing.
Good job.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay. Hello, and thank you all for joining me today. My name is Emma Harlow, and today I'm going to speak on a topic that is very important to me, animals. I grew up around animals of all types, fish, cats, dogs, hamsters, and horses, just to name a few. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, about 6.5 million animals are brought into animal shelters each year, 3.3 million being dogs and 3.2 million being cats. In other words, about 1 in 10 families lose their pet every year. That's a lot. Animals are not only great companions to have, but also share similar characteristics to humans, such as needs, wants, and emotions. This is why we need to better appreciate them and develop a relationship with them equivalent to that of humans. I'm going to share with you today the efforts, events, and accomplishments that the Larimer Humane Society has achieved in furthering their goal of caring for animals and their relationship with people. Founded in 1969, the Larimer Humane Society has the mission, quote, to further the compassionate, safe, and responsible relationship between animals and people, end quote, as stated on their website. 50 years ago, lost and abandoned animals in northern Colorado had nowhere to go. With the establishment of the Larimer Humane Society, many services are offered to help those animals, including sheltering, lost and found animals, pet adoption and rehoming, foster care, pet licensing, and humane education. The current CEO of the Larimer Humane Society is Judy Calhoun, who joined this nonprofit in 2008, bringing substantial experience in management of nonprofit organizations. Just 3 years ago, in 2017, Calhoun and Larimer built and opened a new shelter in Loveland, Colorado, which now provides more space, efficiency, and flexibility. This larger space allows for more animals to be housed, the expansion of programs and services offered, and growth of the organization's staff, volunteers, and community. The Larimer Humane Society's motives are powered by, quote, the 5 freedoms every animal deserves: freedom from hunger and thirst, freedom from discomfort, freedom from pain, injury, and disease, freedom to express normal behavior, and freedom from fear and distress, end quote, also from their website. In my presentation today, I would like to highlight 3 main points about the Larimer Humane Society that make it special. 1, they are a great place to adopt a pet from. 2, They work hard to reconnect lost animals with their owners. And 3, they have a very strong education program for all audiences. The first point I would like to highlight is the fact that the Larimer Humane Society will take in any type of animal, not just dogs and cats. According to their website, quote, when every other door in an animal's life closes, ours are open. As an open admission shelter, we accept every animal in need that comes through our doors, end quote. They strongly believe in second chances, and if you do too, 2 ways you can help are by adopting a pet or fostering. The Larimer Humane Society's adoption processes are taken very seriously. So if you are interested in adopting, you must first apply to ensure you are a responsible fit. Owning a pet is a huge responsibility, so one must consider 5 things: cost, time, lifestyle, housing, and your family. Many people easily forget that the cost of owning a pet includes food, veterinary visits, and recreational items such as toys, leashes, and bedding to make your pet feel comfortable. Being able to support your pet is crucial. In terms of time, lifestyle, housing, and your family, pets need attention to feel loved and should not be neglected by anyone they are forced to live with. Your home should be a place of comfort for your pet, and you need to commit a substantial amount of time playing and caring for them. If you have never owned a pet before or simply want to provide for a pet while it waits to be adopted into a permanent home, fostering a pet is one of the many ways you can volunteer at the shelter. Fostering is a great and effective way of impacting non-pet owners to look into adoption, and it's a great introduction for first-time pet owners. Speaking of adopting a pet, there were an astonishing amount of pet adoptions that happened this year, since people have been working and studying online from home due to the coronavirus. However, there were also a great number of pets that were lost in Colorado due to the wildfires. This brings me to my next point. The Larimer Humane Society strives to reconnect families with their lost pets. As stated on their website, already this year, 1,587 families have been reunited with their lost pets. To help decrease the number of lost pets or unintentionally abandoned pets due to natural disasters, the Larimer Humane Society offers and encourages pet licensing to make it easier to locate your lost pet. On their website, they state that, quote, more than 56,000 animals are licensed each year, and that number continues to grow, end quote. Pet licensing also benefits the Larimer Humane Society by helping them keep track of the number of pets that are rabies vaccinated to better protect the public health. Pet licensing is also a great way to help keep track of the number of animals there are in general. A big issue and factor to homeless animals is because of pet overpopulation. It is hard to keep an exact number of animals there are in the world. The Larimer Humane Society has an education program that teaches people about pet overpopulation and what you can do to help decrease the number of homeless animals. This leads me to my third and final point. I would like to highlight the educational services the Larimer Humane Society provides. Education programs are offered upon request, which teach people of all ages about humane animal treatment. The hope is to educate children and adults to help them better understand why the relationship between animals and humans is essential. According to their website, they believe, quote, compassion for an animal's tomorrow begins with education today, end quote. There are many different topics of programs offered in addition to pet overpopulation, including animal communication and bite prevention, pet care, pet senses, kindness and compassion, and so much more. Taking these steps to educate yourself about animals is pivotal in understanding why creating a relationship between animals and people is so important. This brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope you're all as enthusiastic and inspired by the Larimer Humane Society as I am. Animals don't choose their life. They need to be loved and cared for like any other being. To reiterate, I want to leave you with the 3 main points that make the Larimer Humane Society special. 1, the amazing variety of animals that are able to be adopted. 2, their eager efforts made to reconnect lost animals with their owners. And 3, their educational programs offered. Because the Laramie Humane Society is a nonprofit, in order to successfully function, they rely on volunteers, monetary donations, and supply donations, such as pet food, toys, and sanitary supplies. With these donations, they are able to provide the most amount of care to all of their animals. I hope you might join me in supporting this important organization. As I mentioned in the beginning, roughly 6.5 million animals are abandoned each year. Another statistic from the ASPCA states that 3.2 million animals are adopted each year. We are halfway there. Thank you for your time.
Good job.
Imagine that you are walking through the forest and it's a beautiful day outside. It's just you out there. You're minding your own business and everything is peaceful. Then suddenly you hear a really loud scream. This scream is so loud that it echoes. You can't tell if it's a person or an animal, but all you know is that it's very close. Now, what do? Do you run in fear or do you go and try to help them? Well, suppose I told you that the scream was actually a distressed dog yelping in pain. See how that little piece of information, just that small bit of knowledge, can completely change the way you look at the situation? Oh, let me see. Sorry. Uh, when you know something needs your help and you know what you have to do, it makes you look at the situation from a whole different point of view. And that's where Animal Help Now comes into play. Animal Help Now is dedicated to providing resources and information necessary to helping distressed animals. Animal Help Now has been assisting in tens of thousands of animal-related emergencies each year since 2011. Their mission is to provide the best wildlife assistance, as well as assisting people in finding resources that can help them assist the distressed animals. They provide resources to anyone who wants to help them in their mission. And their website also provides many links to other people who can help them provide help to the, okay, this isn't going well. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So it keeps saying that it's unstable internet. Is it working?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So it's saying that I'm not Danae, do you want to go, and then I'll try to.
Yeah, I can go. Have you ever been concerned for your health? I'm guessing most of you have, at one point in your life, thought through about your health or the health of others around you. In times like the present one of the main things people think about is their health. My name is Janae Gibbs, and today I'll be talking to you about Girls on the Run, a Colorado nonprofit organization that strives to improve people's health. I'll begin talking to you about the organization itself, then some of the current health problems in society, and finally, I will talk about some solutions to these issues. Sorry, screen share. Girls on the Run was established in 1996, and in 2000, Girls on the Run International was born. They host more than 350 end-of-season 5K events across the United States, making Girls on the Run 5K series the largest in the country. The mission statement for Girls on the Run is to inspire girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident using a fun, experience-based curriculum which creatively integrates running. This program is for girls in 3rd to 8th grade, and more information about their mission and how to get involved can be found on their website under their program and About Us pages. Girls on the Run strives to improve the participants' health and start them off with good habits for life. Next, I'll talk to you about some current health problems in our society. There are lots of problems in our society, so it is extremely important to be mindful of our health and the health of our youth. There are many contributing factors to our health, like our genetics, environment, and social situation. Some of the most common diagnoses for children according to the CDC are ADHD, behavior problems, anxiety, and depression. In the Data and Statistics Children's Health section of the CDC website, it states that 1 in 6 children aged 2 to 8 years old has a mental, behavioral, or developmental disorder. On the chart below is some more statistical information. 9.4% of children aged 2 to 17 years, approximately 6.1 million, have received an ADHD diagnosis. 7.4% of children aged 3 to 17 years, approximately 4.5 million, have a diagnosed behavior problem. 7.1% of children aged 3 to 17 years, approximately 4.4 million, have diagnosed anxiety. 3.2% of children aged 3 to 17 years, approximately 1.9 million, have diagnosed depression. Diagnoses of depression and anxiety are more common with age. These rates may be for children, but adults are also affected by these issues, and this is why it is important to have organizations like Girls on the Run who contribute to keeping our society functioning at a high level. And I don't know about you, but having anxiety and depression levels on the rise gives me some cause for concern. Not only for kids, as the facts show, but also for college students and adults. It is important to not only look out for our kids, but society as a whole. During this time of uncertainty, it is important to take care of yourself and help yourself out as best as you can by setting yourself up for success. This means looking out for your well-being, making sure to eat good food, and do things that make you happy. Also, fitting in some time for exercise and physical activity. Some other facts on the CDC website in the Children's Mental Health section are that age and poverty level affected the likelihood of children receiving treatment for anxiety, depression, or behavior problems. While Girls on the Run is not a medical facility, they care about the health and well-being of girls, so they are able to assist them in knowing how to deal with these issues. Financial aid is also offered to those who need financial help to afford the program, so there does not need to be any stress for parents. Next, I'll talk to you about some potential solutions to our common health problems. And I'll share my screen. According to the Mayo Clinic website, exercise helps prevent and improve a number of health problems, including high blood pressure, diabetes, and arthritis. Research on depression and anxiety and exercise shows that physical and psychological benefits of exercise can help improve mood and reduce anxiety. The website also states that regular exercise has many psychological and emotional benefits too. It can help you gain confidence, get more social interaction, and cope in a healthy way. Kids who sign up for Girls on the Run get the benefit of having a healthy and safe place to exercise. They not only exercise, but have the opportunity to make friends and gain confidence for life. They also get mentorship from their coaches who are able to help them with life situation and improve their running. Other research done by the University of Wisconsin Health on their website states that working out causes your body to produce endorphins, a chemical that helps you control feelings of stress and frustration, causing you to produce endorphins, a chemical that helps, causing you to be happy and peaceful. Exercise helps some sleep better and perform better in school. It also decreases mild depression and anxiety. Exercise improves self-esteem and body image and can help you reach and maintain a healthy weight. This is the basic mission for Girls on the Run, and they are able to accomplish this goal and help start off girls on the right path to success in life. Finally, I'll remind you of the Colorado nonprofit organization, recap my main points, and send you off with a challenge. Today, I told you just a little bit about Girls on the Run, an amazing Colorado nonprofit organization that helps young girls improve their lives and sets them off for a bright future. I then talked about many of the big health problems in our society and the impact they have not only on young kids, but adults as well. I then talked about solutions to big health problems in our society, which are to make sure and exercise, which is why Girls on the Run is a vital program to not only Colorado, but the whole United States. Lastly, I want to encourage you to invest in your health and the health of others by keeping organizations like Girls on the Run functioning, because everyone knows just how important health is, and keeping yourself and others healthy keeps our society running. Stay safe and healthy, and thank you for your time and for listening to my presentation about Girls on the Run.
Good job.
Thank you. So should we start doing some Q&A, and then if he could get his Wi-Fi working again, then listen to his presentation?
Sure, if you want to, unless, is he there?
I
It's
don't.
frozen for me. I'm not sure about you guys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
frozen.
it's blank.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he's not there.
yeah, he's.
Oh, now he is.
His name's back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess we could try to do some of the Q&A.
Okay. Well, I don't have too many questions, but I do have some comments. I like how Janae, like how you had graphs. I think it was nice to have a visual aid just to see all the problems and what age groups that have them. Uh, and Emma also kind of the same thing, but I like how your presentation had lots of facts about your organization specifically. It was very informative as well as persuasive. And then Mason, I did like how your presentation started with the yelping dog, even though we didn't get to see all of it yet. I like that was really a good attention grabber.
Yeah, for your Colton, I liked how you gave the address of the organization, and I liked how you included like burning calories by going to your mailbox or looking it up online. I thought that was a good idea. I think you did a good job with your slides too, because they were easy to read and they really benefited your presentation. And Emma, I really liked your slides as well. They're also easy to read and benefited your presentation. And I liked how you're both concerned for animals, and it's really cool to see how those organizations are helping so many people like find their animals and get new pets, and I think it's really cool. And for Masons, I really liked your attention getter. I thought you did a good job with that. That's definitely a speech that I was interested in hearing because of that attention getter.
Yeah, Colton, I liked how you brought a lot of humor into your presentation, especially because it was very fitting for such a positive message. Um, and all of your facts that you had about animals and your rhetorical questions, like what if your pet ran away and you couldn't find it? And then you talked about microchipping, so that was a great signpost or transition. Um, Janae, I liked how you opened with a very general question. I thought that was good, and it can be applied to like anyone's life, no specific group. And just your whole presentation, it was clear and it made sense to me in terms of the organization. Um, and yeah, you just use a lot of mental health. And I was like, at the beginning of your presentation, I was just thinking physical.
Yeah.
So um, it was cool to like expand into like general health. And Mason, I also thought your attention getter was really good, and I was interested in hearing your presentation and how you like set a scene, starting with like imagine if. So good job, everyone.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, good job. Do you want to try again, Mason, or? Oh, I think he's frozen.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
frozen.
Is it because I logged in first and I'm the host? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. I think it's his internet's giving him trouble because it's because his screen keeps freezing.
Oh, he left. Okay. Oh,
Oh.
he's back. Maybe. Okay. Mason, can you hear us?
He said down in the chat that he didn't think it was going to work for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.